Hi everyone, and welcome to TWF Dynamite. I am Jim Ross, here with Trini Kwan and with Wade Barrett. And today on Dynamite, we're going to see, well, I know we got something going on right away, and it's not good, Jim Ross says. Not at all. It's not good at all, Trini Kwan said. What's going on here? Oh, hey, Masco. Ah! He just threw Masco right into that, right into that, Coke thing. Into that, drink, thing. Hey, Masco. Ah! Yeah, I'm talking about you, Killian Cross. Ah! Now, that's the way you start a show. That's the way you start a show. Well, I want to say, what the hell is that all about? Jim Ross says. What do they do that for? I don't know, Trini Kwan said, but I know Killian Cross is nothing more than a creep. Why are you calling him a creep for? Wade Barrett said. Why would you call Killian Cross a creep? Why I call him a creep? It's from what he did to Masco, Wade Barrett. Did you not see that, Trini Kwan says? You're going to tell me Jim Ross said you didn't see Killian Cross beat up on Masco when we started out Dynamite here? Well, Killian Cross got something to say. You just saw what I did to Masco. Masco. What kind of name is that? Fuck. But, who cares? At the end of the day, I beat the shit out of him, and that's probably what's all it's truly needed. When I said I was gonna go for the TWF heavyweight winnings or the world heavyweight winnings, I was not fucking around. I meant it. That I was gonna do it. But everyone thinks that I was just fucking around. That I was just playing around. Well, I'm not. Shit. Well, I'm not playing around. So, fuck, why don't I go in? Go in! Alright. Yeah, Killian Cross isn't fucking around. He wants to TWF heavyweight winning, Scarlett O'Dove says. He wants it. I saw that little stunt that you pulled, Astronema says, and how you beat up on Masco in the beginning of our show, and then you started bitching about how you wanted to be the world heavyweight fighter. Or you wanted to be the TWF heavyweight fighter. Well, I'm here to tell you that's not gonna happen. You just don't walk in, start beating up on folks, and then think that everything's gonna go your way. It's not. I'll tell you right now, Ecliptor says, things aren't gonna... I'll tell you what, Astronema says, that makes you a bully, and that makes you a weakling in my book. And I don't like bullies, and I don't like weaklings. So Killian Cross, you and Scarlet Dove can talk about timers all you want. You could talk about how you think you're the shit. But at the end of the day, the thing you did, it makes you a weakling and it makes you a bully. Oh, and if you get in your head, Ecliptor says you want to come after me. Or Astronema to show how bold or how fearless you are. Well, think again. You see, there's a big offshoot of me, but we don't know when we're ever going to get it. And one day we're going to get me. Well, you think you're so bold and you think you're so fearless for what you did to Masco. I back up my queen by saying that you are a bully and you're a weakling. Something that I used to be and I'm not anymore. So if you think you can take me on because I'm in my Bandai offshoot, then you better yield. Because when I call my Hasbro offshoot, you're gonna be fucked up. And if you might think to yourself, Astronomus, in that, I ain't frightened of you, Ecliptor says. Beating up on folks isn't the way one becomes the world heavyweight fighter or becomes a TWF heavyweight fighter. That's right, says Ecliptor. That's right. You know, Killian Cross, you're a bully, you're a weakling. You bitch about how no one gives you on look. You think you can beat up everyone and you think you don't have to follow laws or oversights. Well, think again, Astronomer says. Ah, well, who knows? You think, Astronomer, that I am frightened of you. You think that you could tell me what to do, Killian Cross says. You're nothing more than a bad offshoot of what Adam Pearce and William Regal and Johnny Saint do in WWE. What Dean Hill does in OVW. Or what I believe Scott D'Amore does in IW. But I'll tell you what. I want to be the world heavyweight fighter. I want to be the TWF heavyweight fighter. And if I got to go through someone like you, Astronomer, or you, Ecliptor, I think I'll do it. And I do know there's a Bandai offshoot of both of you. That's on Amazon right now. Won't be out until April of next year. So I could yield until sometime in December or sometime next year when you do get your big offshoot, Ecliptor. Or you get your offshoot, Astronomer, with your purple hair instead of your blue hair. But I want to be the world heavyweight fighter. I want to be the TWF heavyweight fighter. Yeah, Astronomer, Ecliptor. What Killian Cross wants, Killian Cross gets. Well, be so happy that I'm in the giving move, Astronomer says. Because here today, you're going to face Masco here on Dynamite. Killian Cross. And Ecliptor says at the end of the day, you brought it on yourself. Bully, weakling. Well, I think Astronomer and Ecliptor must be bold or fearless to get in the leer of Killian Cross. There's Scarlet Dove, if I'm saying her name right. Right there, Jim Ross says. Yeah, he is the former Masco, going right after the former two-time WWE NXT heavyweight fighter, Killian Cross. Body slam on Killian Cross. Another body slam. Masco, that got beat up earlier, Jim Ross says, by this bully and this weakling. You're right, Trini Kwan said. Astronomer and Ecliptor were right about Killian Cross. He's nothing more than a bully and a weakling. And he talks about how he wants to be the TWF heavyweight fighter, the world heavyweight fighter. But that's not how they go by doing it, Trini Kwan said. Oh yeah, you actually think that Killian Cross cares what anyone thinks about him, what their thought or belief of him is, Wade Barrett said. He's a creep. I like bullies. I like creeps. Masco's gonna get ready to beat Killian Cross. Oh, Killian Cross just took Masco down. Hit him in the back of the head. Now Killian Cross got Masco in the cross lock. The cross lock, or known as the cross jacket. And no, Masco's done. Ding ding ding. Here is your winner. Here is your winner. Here is your winner. Killian Cross. Well, Killian Cross has beat Masco here today on Dynamite, Jim Ross says. Well, Killian Cross is not making any friends in the TWF. He's making foes. And he has a belief, Jim Ross says, that he can do whatever he wants when he wants. And not care if it's sinful or wicked or evil or unlawful. Believing he doesn't have to follow laws or oversights, Jim Ross says. Yeah, Trini Kwan said, folks like Killian Cross go through life believing they can do whatever they want. And then believing that laws and oversights are for others to follow and uphold, but they don't have to follow them and uphold them. Well, we're not talking about laws and oversights here, Wade Barrett said. We're talking about a man who believes he doesn't have to follow or uphold oversights. The only laws or oversights he believes in are his own, Wade Barrett said. And I like what he did to Masco here today on Dynamite. But the sad thing is that now I think Astronema and Ecliptor have made a foe out of Killian Cross. And I don't think that's going to work. Well, I understand now that Gorilla Monsoon now is now going to be talking with Masco. Masco. Alright, Masco. I know things didn't go right. I know you got beat up by Killian Cross in the beginning of Dynamite. But it is what it is. When I came to the TWF Gorilla Monsoon, I knew that things weren't going to be the way they were going to be. I knew that right when I first started, I fought Roman Reigns. Did I win? No. But it is what it is. I'm not going to bitch. I'm not going to scave. Oh, I think I will scave. Killian Cross, you are a bully. You are a weakling. You think laws and oversights, you don't have to follow them and uphold them. You think you're going to be the TWF world, you think you'll be the world heavyweight fighter or the TWF heavyweight fighter, but just by bitching. But I tell you what, you may have beaten me this time, Killian Cross, but I will beat you again. I'll have another fight, another match with you, and I will beat you. Bully, weakling, that's all you are. That's truly what bullies are at the end of the day, Gorilla Monsoon. You're right, that's true, Masco. Bullies are weaklings who pick on folks because there's something about themselves, something about their life, or something that they don't know how to deal with in a good way, and all they know how to do is to make fun of and shame someone else and pick on someone else, hoping that that will help them. Killian Cross got something about himself he doesn't like, and he wants to take it out on someone else. Well, you're right about that, Gorilla Monsoon. You hear that, Killian Cross? You made a foe out of me. Well, that was my talk with Masco. Back to you, Jim Ross. Well, thank you, Gorilla Monsoon, for talking with Masco here on Dynamite. And I understand that Killian Cross is now getting in the leer. Of Astronema. Astronema, you will give me what I want. You take that tone out of your voice, or I'll fire you where you stand. I don't care if you are a former two-time WWE NXT heavyweight fighter or not. I don't care if you're this if you think you're unbeatable and unstoppable. There are laws, there are oversights, you're following them, you're upholding them. And you think you're going to frighten me? You think you're going to bully me? You think you're going to be... I'm not frightened of you. You're a weakling, you're a bully, and you're not going to frighten me at all. But if you're looking for a fight, Killian Cross, I'll fight you. And we don't have to yield for my Hasbro offshoot, 'cause I'll fight you right now in my Bandai offshoot. What do you say, Killian Cross? You want to fight me, Clipdoor says. I don't have the time for this. Just, to let you know, the only Is to let you know the only oversight that Killian Cross follows or upholds his own oversight. Scardo Dove, if you don't want me to fire you, or you don't want me to do something to you that I'm not gonna like the next day, then you need to walk out of my workstead now. You understand? Well, looks like it is all the time we got here for Dynamite. I am Jim Ross for Trini Kwan and Wade Barrett. We hope you like Dynamite, and we'll see you tomorrow for Impact.